Hello agents and welcome back to another Division build video. With TU12 landing, the optimization station and some new pieces of equipment, I thought it was time to update all of my build videos to the latest versions. Today we're going to talk about my assault rifle build, and this is one that I use with skills. I actually have two assault rifle builds, so stay tuned for the other one a little bit later on. But this one relies on using in sync. But we got a new named gun, the test subject, and it has perfectly in sync, and it gives us an extra 5% damage on each of the sections, and then that actually doubles later on down in the talent, as you can see. So instead of getting 15% skill damage, we now get 20% for hitting an enemy. And then when we use a skill or damage an enemy with a skill, we then get 20% weapon damage instead of 15%, and that doubles now. And that gives us 40% damage. Absolutely awesome instead of 30. So a lovely 10% buff for using this gun. As you can see, I've optimized my assault rifle damage and my health damage. And I rolled on damage to target out of cover. If we're going to compare that to what I was using in the previous build, which was my honey badger, which I was a big fan of, you can see the test subject hits harder. It's a little bit slower on the RPM, but the same in the mag. And because of this damage increase, and also the damage increase from the talent, it was definitely time to switch over. Secondary, you can use whichever gun you want. I'm just using the Scorpio because the talent is absolutely insane for shocking and disorientating bad guys. I've got a video I've just uploaded about that. I'll put that in the description down below. Offhand though, you can use whatever you want, and grenade obviously you can use whatever you want. We're using the gunner specialisation to make ourselves a little bit more accurate, not have to worry about ammo, but just make sure that you're spec'd into assault rifle damage in that in the tree. Skills wise, I'm using the drone because it takes enemy fire away from me and it pushes them out of cover. Because I'm using vigilance, that's very important. And then secondary, you can use another skill if you want. You could perhaps use the turret, depending on what level of content you're running, because now you can pick the turret up in TU12. But I've gone with a revive hive just to play it safe. Because we're using an assault rifle, you're definitely going to want one piece Fenris. That gives us 10% assault rifle damage from the brand set bonus. And as you can see from the attributes, I've got max weapon damage, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage in the mod slot. Basically, like most all red builds, you want to get to 60% critical hit chance and then push the weapon damage, and the critical hit damage after that. Next we'll look at the holster. 10% critical hit chance from the brand set bonus because it's a Seska, and then weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance. Then we're going to look at the knee pads, Fox's Pros. They give us 10% rifle damage, which we're not bothered about. But then we also get 15% weapon damage, 8% multiplicative damage to target out of cover, and 12% critical hit damage. What I'm eventually going to do, just a side note on this, I'll probably replace my Scorpio with an M18 with regular in sync on, just to make the most of that. Next we're going to look at my chest piece, and this provides our 3-piece Providence set. This is the first piece in that set. We get headshot damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. As you can see, this one's max rolled, weapon damage, critical hit chance, and then critical hit damage. Perfect glass cannon amplifies 30% of all of our damage output, and that's included with the skills as well. But we also take 60% incoming damage, so important that the drone is taking all the aggro and keeping them shots away from us. Gloves, weapon damage, headshot damage, and critical hit damage, part 2 of the Providence brand. And then the backpack, part 3, weapon damage, headshot damage, critical hit damage, and then critical hit damage again in the mod. Vigilance gives us a total of 25% extra damage. But we've got to be careful because, like I said before, taking damage disables the buff for 4 seconds. If we're having a quick look at my stats, you can see 124k weapon damage, 2% short of the cap on critical hit chance, but I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. 167% critical hit damage and 110% headshot damage. We've also got some health damage in there for if we're fighting Black Tusk. It's going to be good against chungers and dogs, anything that's direct to health damage. As you can see, my assault rifle bonus is also 40%. I'll put some gameplay at the end, but just to give you a rough idea of numbers. We're in heroic and it's on invulnerable. A headshot is hitting for just over a mil when it crits. But if we use the drone at the same time, this is where the numbers become crazy. 1.2. So 1.2 from a headshot with an AR is pretty insane. And it melts absolutely most things in the game. And even if Vigilance is taking a hit because you've been hit, you're still going to hit really, really hard. And that's it. I'm going to go and farm some pieces to get this crit damage up in my holster. If you enjoyed the content, guys, please give me a thumbs up. It does help with that YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button for more Division content, or come and check me out over on Twitch. I might be live right now, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. Throw us a comment down below if you run this kind of build or you've done something slightly different. I'm always interested to know. Enjoy that footage, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Rogue agent detected.
Put these agents out of their misery! Grenade! Oh yeah, you must be scared using all this smoke. I'm making the world
Rogue blinder firefly detected.
fun! Crap! Need a better angle! Fucking perfect!
Rogue agent eliminated.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
You hear that? Fuck this noise. I'm not dying to help with the ammo count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Crazy!
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you. You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
Hostile drone deployed. You're gonna die today.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
Come on already. Fuck the division! Target missile.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a